Today, we're jumping into a really powerful teaching from Pastor Prosper Anang that might just flip the script on how you view your spiritual life. It's all about a massive shift in perspective, a new way of seeing yourself and everything you're facing.
So, let's get right into it with a question that really gets to the heart of this. What if you're not fighting for victory at all? What if you're actually fighting from a victory that's already been won? Just think about that for a second. Here's how we're going to break it all down. We'll start with that big question about victory. Then we'll pinpoint your true spiritual position. After that, we'll see how to move from a mindset of struggle to one of authority, learn how to actually speak from that seat, and then wrap it all up with a challenge to live from above. Okay, so first things first, we have to challenge the way we've been taught to think. So many of us have this default setting of constant struggle, like we're always in a fight, always trying to win this uphill battle. But what if that's not how it's supposed to be? This brings us to the next and maybe most important part. The key to changing everything isn't about trying harder. It's about discovering the position you already have, and it's laid out perfectly in Scripture. And here it is, Ephesians 2, verse 6. Now look closely at the language here. Hath raised us up and made us sit. Notice that. It's all past tense. It's not something that's going to happen. It's something that has already been done. And that's the absolute game changer. This isn't just some nice, poetic idea about what happens someday in heaven. No, the devotional makes it clear this is a present tense spiritual reality. It's like your current spiritual address, a position of shared authority and complete rest that you occupy right now. So, what does that mean practically? Well, think about it. If Christ is seated far above all power and authority, and you are seated with him, well, then you share in that authority. Your spiritual standing isn't from a place of weakness, it's one of absolute superiority over any opposing force. Now, knowing this in your head is one thing, but actually operating from this position every day, that's where the real transformation happens. So, let's talk about how this truth completely shifts your entire operational mindset. Just look at the difference here. On the left, you've got that old struggle mindset, always feeling like you're fighting to win, begging for God to do something, and just reacting to fear. But on the right, the authority mindset flips it all. Now you're enforcing a victory that's already yours. You're operating from a place of rest, and you're responding with faith. See the difference? The very idea of being seated speaks of completion. You sit down when the work is finished, right? Well, Christ sat down because his work of redemption was totally and completely finished. That means your acceptance isn't something you have to earn anymore. You get to live from it. It's a position of rest. And wow, this quote from the pastor just hits it home. Until you understand your seat in Christ, you will keep fighting battles God already placed you above. Let that sink in. The key isn't to fight harder. It's to understand your altitude. You're already above the fight. Okay, so how do we make this real? How do we take this from just an idea to our actual experience? Well, let's get practical and talk about how you can start to activate this authority, starting with what you think and what you say. This is it. This is the core revelation. Just take a moment and let this land. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are not underneath them, waiting for them to crush you. Your spiritual reality is that you are seated above them. So, to help us get this from our head to our heart, the devotional gives us 3 really simple but powerful declarations. Think of them as tools to align your mind and your mouth with this reality. We're going to declare our position, our reign, and our focus. All right, number 1, you declare your position. This is about cementing your true identity. You're making a conscious choice to say, I operate from a position of authority, not defeat. I am seated with Christ above every power. It's reminding yourself of where you truly live. Number 2, you declare your reign. This isn't about being arrogant. It's about walking in the gift you've been given. You say, I do not fear opposition. I reign in life through Christ. You weren't created to be dominated by problems. You were created to reign over them. And finally, number 3,
You declare your focus. This changes your entire perspective. My mind is set on things above. I live from divine reality. You are actively choosing to see your life from God's point of view, not from the limited view on the ground. And that brings us to the final takeaway thought. This whole teaching isn't just an interesting theological concept. It's meant to be a daily instruction manual for how we live. So here it is, the one thing to carry with you from this moment on. Every single day, you have a choice. Are you going to operate from the ground level, focused on your struggle? Or are you going to operate from your spiritual seat, focused on His finished work? The choice is yours. Live from your seat.